Alright, it's a new design for this year's peach wine, the 2018 season. Of course, we bottled it in 2019, but it was made back in August of 2018. We're printing out some labels, and I take them outside and I spray them with a little clear coat. We'll show how it's done. We put them on with milk, and it's not much to it. So we take it over to the printer here, and hopefully it's printing, but how boring is that? Let's see if it's coming out. Should have put it on shiny paper. It would look a lot nicer. I don't know if we got a low ink here or what we got. Always looks more vibrant on the computer. If you put it on shiny paper, it's a little bit better. Now this ain't bad. Once I spray it with clear coat, it'll look nice and shiny. And we'll cut them out and we'll get them on the bottles. We'll show you how you do that with milk and a little cream. Clear coat. Lacquer clear coat. Doesn't matter. This is a Rust-Oleum brand. Covered clear gloss. Seals, protects, revitalizes. Clear coat. Shake it up good. Take it to your labels. Come across heavy, up and down. I do the edges first. And then I work my way in. You can see it getting darker. Putting on a nice shine already. Give it a good coat on the first shot. Let it sit a minute. I put it on a box like this so it don't stick. If it curls, it's okay. See how it's coming off? It wants to stick to it like a glue. Of course, on the other side of the box, I got the other ones I'm ready to spray too. So I got 16 bottles of wine, so I need 16 labels. This will make them shine and plus waterproof. And when you dip them in the milk and put them on the bottle, the ink won't run. That's the most important part. So coat this side. I'll turn it around. Okay, after we spray the labels down, we get some milk. Just a little milk in on a plate. A little milk mixed with cream. And all your labels ready. These were all sprayed with clear lacquer. Hope they're not sticking together. Look like they're doing okay. So get those out of the way. What I like to do is take one. We've got different sized bottles here. I like to wipe it with a little bleach rag first. Oh shoot, I'm not even knowing what I'm doing here anymore. I just dropped it on the floor. So I make sure you're not on the seam. Take your label. I don't know if this camera's picking this up. Go ahead. Stick it right in the cream, right in the milk. Oh, I don't know. 4 or 5 seconds or so. It's going to start to curl on you. Pull it out. Place it on your bottle. Don't put it on the seam. Hold it here for a few seconds. Then I like to have another rag. I got this little coagulator. It's been a while since I've done this. So it's not going to want to stick. So hold it there for a second or two. Take a nice dry towel. Put it over the top of it. Squeeze down on it. Push down on it with your hands like this. Work some of that milk and cream out. Oh, I don't know. This is going to take maybe another 10 seconds or so just to, work it around like that. Push it around. And that looks good to me. We'll see what happens. I take my bleach rag again, then I wipe the bottle, make sure there's no more milk on it. Pressing that label down. Oh, did it move? Yeah, it did. It's not dry. So we're just going to leave that one down at the bottom like that. On a dry rag. And we'll set it over here and see if that one works. Sometimes the labels are better for smaller bottles. So we wipe this bottle down with the little bleach rag. Set her down. Take our label that was sprayed with clear coat. You still smell the paint fumes on there. Dip it into the milk. Place it on the bottle, hopefully not on the seam. And I'll hold it in place with your fingers for a few seconds. Like I say, I like to have this other towel ready to help press it down and dry it at the same time. Sometimes it's made to fit the smaller bottle better. It seems to be on there better. Oop, coming off in the corner. I think I need to soak them in the milk a little bit longer. So, next bottle, we'll take it with the bleach rag real quick. Lay her down, make sure I'm not on the seam. Take a label, stick it in the milk here. Milk and cream. Let's let this one soak a little bit longer. Yeah, it don't seem to be sticking in one corner here. This is just on a regular printer, but if you don't spray it with the clear coat, the ink's just going to run right off of your label. You won't be able to see it or read it or nothing. Alright, this one's been soaking a little bit longer. I'm just going to hold it in place with my hand this time for a few minutes. See how this works out. The milk and the cream act as a natural glue. A little crooked on the label again. Press it with my rag here. It should be good. Look. It's moving around like crazy, so it's not dry. And let that one sit here. And we'll go on to our next bottle. We just got to get them labeled. Some are gifts, obviously. This is the peach wine, 2018 season. Getting the labels on. So there you have it. 25 bottles of the 2018 season peach wine that we've made. There are 16 bottles. 16 bottles of the 2018 season of the peach wine. Some are the bigger bottles, some are the smaller bottles. But they're all bottles. Why wouldn't they be? So the labels are on, we're going to get the caps on. Nothing more than putting the caps on the corks here like this. The sleeves, you call them the fancy seals. There's a name for them. I'm not even sure what that name is anymore. I think I used to know it, but somebody else out there can tell me what that is. So I still need one more. All right. One more. I'll put a rack here, put it on that bottle. And we're going to try the blowgun method this time. So where I use the blowgun instead of the hot water. If it don't work, well, I'll heat up some boiling water. That's not too efficient. Yeah. We'll use the boiling water method. It works much better. I just blew one of the sleeves off onto the floor. So I'm going to boil some water, and I'll get back to you on how that works. So yeah, that didn't work out too good. I'm going to boil some water, and I'm going to dip them in the water. You take your bottle, put your finger on the cap, like I said many times. Have a rag ready. Dip it in, get your finger out of the way. 1, 2, 3, pull it out. That one's shrunk on perfect. It worked much better in the boiling water than it does in a blowgun or a hairdryer environment. That shrinks on there really nice. See that? Really nice. Just remember to get your finger out of the way, or you're going to get a little sting. So just like that, I did 4 bottles. Got to get on to the rest of them here. No need to record it. 2 at a time. I'm going to stick my finger in there. All right.